All right, we are recording. Yay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hopping on. Lauren and I are super excited. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ali Antonacci. I'm one of your ambassador, either uplines or sidelines. We all kind of work together. Lauren is my dear friend, also an ambassador, and we're just going to jump through tonight. We want to just connect with the team. We are, hyped. If you guys saw, just like what Mark had been talking about on that family call, the enrollments, the people joining this business, the volume, the new customers. It is crazy, you guys. And the amount of new people on our team is so excited, and not just new people who are kind of like, okay, well, maybe I'll try some products. There are new people and they're in. And they are helping people start as customers, and they are getting their free product, and they are promoting. There are people who are getting, they're promoting to executive in Ruby in their first 20, 30 days. It is amazing. And people are making money. You guys are making money for Christmas, and for the New Year. So the big things that we wanted to talk about tonight was just making sure everybody is on the same page, that what kind of season we're in right now. And I'm going to pull up my notes that I have with Lauren, so I make sure I look at the right thing.
Yes, I just pulled mine up too.
Our team is booming, you guys. And if you grab this momentum and just remember how it feels and carry it with you every single day, look at these goals that you are putting down. I'll share a goal. I have never been a mass enroller at all. I'm very much a steps to success. We're going to talk about what your steps to success are in a minute, but it's they, get 3 distributors, 4 loyal customers, do that and teach that every single month. And that's kind of been my go-to. But this month I decided my goal is to get a loyal customer every day. Because I got one yesterday and I got one today, and I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing this.
By setting a goal like that, Ali, let me tell you, I don't know why I don't do it every month, but a few months ago, I did the same thing, and I tripled my enrollments to my usual just by setting that goal. Because what that did for me is I didn't go to bed until I got that customer, because I set it for myself. And it's crazy because I was the same person I was the month before. I was the same person, but something about putting that goal out there completely changed my enrollments. So I really challenge you to put that goal out there, to look at it every day, and not just look at it, make yourself do it. If you haven't done it and a week goes by and you're not 1/4 done with your goals, then you can't go to sleep. You can't. Some days we're just like, I can't go to sleep until I get my enrollment. And guess what? I got it done.
Exactly. And if you just hold yourself accountable to those goals, don't just put them in here and don't think about them. As soon as we're off this call, I'm printing out every single month. I have a clipboard I keep on my desk, and it's got a spreadsheet that has my distributor side and my customer side. And I'm going to make sure that there are 31 spots on my customer side, and they are numbered, because I know that every single day I need to be writing a new name down in there. And when you hold yourself accountable to that, and you share your goals publicly with our team, and we're going to hold you accountable too, that's really where the magic starts to happen. That's where the excitement comes in. And what do? We put our families first, our commitments at school first, our job, we put all that stuff first. But if you're promising yourself something, you need to hold that, you need to be accountable to you. You deserve that respect from yourself. If you say, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to work out, well, darn it, tell yourself that you're important enough to do that. If you say, if I say I'm going to sign a customer every single day this month, well, I need to respect myself and my time and hold myself to that goal. So I'm really excited to see some, amazing goals. Fulfill steps to success. I saw people saying wanting to go Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. I saw Ashley Reamer just said she signed up 9 loyal customers already this month. 4 yesterday, 5 today. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, your girl's on fire.
Girl, you are on fire. You're amazing.
Because here's the deal. Host-to posts that you did last month, guys, didn't end in November. So you pushed all those host-to posts in November. That means you are continuing to sign those people all through December. They are now on your follow-up list. So if you did she said all hosted posts. They are all hosted posts, guys, that she did last month. So here's the deal. Most people drop the ball. They're like, oh, okay, I did my hosted post. I did my part. No, this is where it begins, guys. The follow-up, that is where you sign the customers. It is not from the initial, interest. It's not from the first message. It is from the follow-up. So if you are not going back to all your hosted posts that you did, not only in November, go back to October, right? Go back to September. Scroll through your messages and the recently added friends. There are just so many ways and so many people. And like I said, you're not going to sign those customers unless you're doing that follow-up game. Now, I know Cami said on the call, this is going to be the biggest December there ever has been. I have to tell you guys, I have not felt this way. I'm sure Allie can say the same, and a bunch of leaders on this team that have been around since 2014. Tell me, seriously, guys, doesn't this feel like 2014, 2015 again? There's something in the air. There's something that's different. I don't know what it is, guys, but they say business has its seasons. Companies have their seasons. Momentum comes and changes. But right now with this company, something huge is happening. I feel the difference. My volume has never been so high. I've never seen so many people promoting, like Allie said. I've never seen so many excited, passionate, new distributors coming in at the end of the year, guys. And everything that we do now, the work, the excitement, and the passion that you have in December is going to change your business in 2019. And I'm promising you guys, like I've never felt this excited. I was in a really big slump last year, and the work I did, I started to change my mind. This is when it started. In December, I had lost rank. I was paid a lot less than I was used to getting. And by January, when I changed my mind, I tripled my checks within 6 months. But it wasn't just by luck. It wasn't just by the month on the calendar. It's the work I started putting in December. So I'm just like so excited because I'm like, it's going to happen again. I'm going to triple my check again. Who else is going to triple their check? I want to see it in the chat. Who's tripling their check? Some of you are like, triple? Baby, I'm going to quadruple. I'm going to go 5, 6 times. Tell me, seriously.
Absolutely. I know exactly where I'm going. I've been laser focused on that check that I'm going to get in March. And I know.
Look at the chat right now, Allie. Look at the chat.
Quadruple, me. Yeah. Okay. So here, you guys, I want to be really, really honest with you. So a lot of you are new, don't know this. So once you go ambassador, that's the top, rank that you can build. Then you actually get like a version 2 of yourself, and you get to start over. So I have my ambassador diamond account that has a lot of volume and a lot of leadership. And then I have a new team that's like starting to grow, and I promoted quickly in that. And then it some people quit, and then I grew it and some people quit, and that's life and that's business and that's fine. And I actually kind of gone to help some other leaders. So I had sort of just left that account be. I collected a little bit of residual. It was maintaining distributor rank. And in June of this year, my June paycheck on that account was $68. Okay. So a distributor paycheck. So ambassadors, we don't have any special sauce. We want to grow a check. We work it, right? And here's the thing. I decided that, you know what? I'm going to go work that account, and I'm going to work it till the end of the year, and I'm going to increase that paycheck. You guys, my June paycheck was $68. My October paycheck on that account was $1,300 because I decided to, you guys. I'm not a mass enroller. I don't have any extra tricks. I don't have more time in the day. I have 3 young kids, but I decided that was going to be my focus. Instead of saying I wanted this goal and this goal and this goal and this goal, I said, I want this goal. And I got laser focused on it. And that's what we want you guys to really think about for December is you got to get laser focused. You cannot, you can't chase 2 rabbits because they run different directions, right? You can't chase 2 goals. You can have a ton of dreams. You can have a ton of big picture goals, but you got to know what you are working on today. What are you going to achieve on December 31st? And every day that goes by this month, did you take steps forward or did you keep your feet planted? Because if you are not continually stepping forward every single day to get to that goal, all of a sudden it's going to be Christmas and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I wasted this whole month. And you can't let that happen. You can't let the time is going to pass. You make the choice of how you do it. And this is a month that we're going to talk about working intentionally here in a second, because it is crazy season, right? We've got Christmas performances, we've got family obligations, we've got travel, we've got, school, meetings or whatever. And you have to say, I'm not going to, get caught in what they call the scroll hole, where you're just scrolling Instagram and scrolling Facebook, and suddenly you've been on social media for an hour, but you've achieved nothing. You need to be intentional. You need to have those non-negotiable tasks you do every single day. Write those out. Make yourself a checklist. Type it out and put 31 boxes next to it that every single day, did I do this? Whatever that looks like for you. So you've got to be intentional with your time. But with New Year's resolutions coming, the actions you take this month, you will see growth. This is the biggest retail month of the year. People spend money. People are ready to spend money this month. It's in their heads. They're ready to spend this money. And then, oh my gosh, you're going to be so front of mind on January 1st when they wake up and they say, gosh, I am going to lose these 15 pounds. I am done. They need to think of, who was that girl who had that skinny coffee? Who's that girl that I saw every single morning on Instagram post about her skinny coffee? I need to call her. Use those products, you guys.
I feel like the Today Show or Good Morning America, every single year they talk about the greatest resolutions every single year. And the biggest ones all have to do with things that we offer people. One, to lose weight. I mean, every year, resolutions. The gyms get full and health and wellness products are going through the roof, right? Because people want to lose the holiday weight. They want to feel their best. They also want to make more money. Finances are number 2, always with New Year's resolutions. And 3, it's usually something that has to do with self, becoming a better person, trying something new, traveling, something that has to do with making themselves a different, better version of themselves. Guys, we have something for all 3 of those things. So people are really going to be interested. Of course, they're interested all year, but just know if someone is not ready in December, they tell you, no, not right now. That doesn't mean the answer is going to be no in 3 weeks. Things change. People's lives are changing every day. Things are happening in their lives every day. You don't know the reason, so you can't stop and you have to be there. You can't, like Allie said, sit out because you've got holiday parties and you're busy this month. All of those people are going to go to someone else when they're ready. And if it's not you, it's going to be me, because I'm going to be following up, right? Allie was talking about making sure that you're doing your non-negotiable, these non-negotiable tasks. You have to do them every single day of December. What are those things? I have a presidential on my team, Erin Novakosi, who came up with Discipline December. It's a lot of us who say we know what we need to do, but some days we're just I have no clue what to even do, so I'm going to do nothing, right? I've been in that trap before. I feel so overwhelmed with the millions of things. That is why you have to write it down, guys. I'm challenging you every night before you go to bed to write down. I'm not saying a whole list of 100 things to do. Put down 6, your 6 list, and just check off. The power of checking something off. Guys, I mean, if you can read a million personal development books, it's going to tell you that when you check something off and you achieve something that is fulfilling, you're going to want to do it again. It becomes that habit. It becomes part of your life. If you can do that for 30 days, and we're less than 31. So what are we down to? 29 more days? If you can do that, guys, for this month, I promise you are setting yourself up for gold in January.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, you got to be disciplined. You got to do those little things. And it feels like you have so much to do, but you've got to just lock down. And so I want to read to you, and I'll post this in team pages, or maybe just in the comments of the post I put up about this Zoom, but just daily non-negotiable tasks, posting on Instagram and Facebook every single day, personally and about it works.
Allie, for 68 days or something, you have been posting a list of tasks every single day. So anybody that's on this call should not have any question of what they should be doing, because every day you are giving us a list in the Goal Getters page, correct?
Yes.
Who's doing that list?
Every single day. Well, I will say there have been a couple days that got
stop. It's been 65 days. Maybe you did 63. Come on. There's plenty of lists, okay? But yes, go ahead.
There's daily checklists, but you guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to this. It's 15 minutes of self-development every single day. That is not watching a YouTube video on learning more about our products. It's improving your mind. It's taking care of yourself. It is building up your gratitude, writing out affirmations. These are things that are really important to you. Listening to an audiobook, listening to a podcast, self-development every single day. Personally use It Works products and share about them on your story 100%. And if you want to post about them too, that's great. You've got to post on Instagram and Facebook every single day. And if someone looked at your page and they thought and they knew instantly you were selling something, you're doing it wrong. You don't want big pictures of bottles but you want to talk about wraps and you want to talk about results, and you want to draw people into like, what is she doing? What does she have? I need to know more about that. You want to pull people in, put up a picture of your family, but then in your text, write about why this company allows you to have more time with them. When someone starts reading it, that they're so engaged, and all of a sudden they're like, well, I'm going to do what she does. And they didn't even know that you were selling them something. All right. So every single person should have your hundreds list. You need to be interacting. Just go down it. Divide it up into 10, and every day interact with 10 people. Go to their Facebook, go to their Instagram, like and comment on their stuff. Message people who are interacting with you. Ask 3 new people to join your team every single day. You guys, that's not hard. And at the end of the day, you're going to have asked 90 people to join your team. Okay? So you don't need to ask 100 people a day. Ask 2 to 5. 3 people. Like, this isn't hard. Following up 3 potential loyals, 3 potential distributors every single day. These are non-negotiable tasks. Lauren, what are some of yours? Like, non-negotiable, absolutely, you do this every day.
I'm always going to post, my Instagram stories, which I go to my Facebook stories. Those are constantly going. They're non-negotiable. There's not a day I miss. There's not even a half day I miss, right? I have usually 10 to 20 stories every single day going, and I make sure that I do a product, and I make sure I do an opportunity. Product daily, opportunity probably every other day, rolling through my stories. I'm always going to be messaging because I'm doing polls, so I constantly have new people to talk to, and then messaging means I have people to follow up with. Those 3 are just non-negotiable every single day. And I know that there's new people on here that are like, well, wait, I haven't even started yet. How am I getting ease into this? So it's a little bit different, but not too much. You are still going to talk to people because this is a network marketing. You have to talk to your network. So some people start with their friends and family. Do we want to get to this or not? Or no?
Yeah, no, I was going to go right into what our newbies should be doing.
Yes, because I think a lot of people are like, I'm brand new, I'm not sure what to do. And I had a couple people tell me no. And does that mean that I don't know, if I should stop doing this? It's like, no. People are going to tell you no. People have been telling me no for what? 5 years almost. People will tell you no, but guess what? People will also tell you yes. So you have to keep asking. So we share, we ask. We share, we ask, and we just keep doing that over and over again. So when I have a brand new distributor get started, what do I have them do? I have them, reach out to I call it chicken noodle soup list. If you're not new, guys, you should still do this. Let's say you didn't get this training. You didn't start this way. You've been in for 3 years. Well, guess what? You can do this again. Holiday season, after the holidays, let's get going. You're going to message your closest friends and family, those people that would bring you soup if you were sick. And you're going to say, hey, I'm super excited about this new company I joined, or these new products that our company has, or whatever you want to say, right? We've got anything that's going to help you look better, feel better, blah, blah, blah. Would you help me? Would you support me? Can I help you get this discount? Always asking a question. And they're going to say, yeah, what kind of products? And then you're going to maybe offer them a few. We have scripts for this. We can all post them on the team page for this. I usually give them the 1 through 10. Like, do you want to grow out your hair? Do you want to drink coffee that makes you skinny? I give them about 5 options of different things that we have that are our hot products. Usually people say, oh, I want 1, 2, 5, and 6, like they want multiple products. And that's where we can get our new customers already. They haven't even posted yet. They haven't even gotten their box yet. You don't have to have anything in that starter kit. You just have to get started. And I promise you, we get nervous by jumping in. That's going to get you super excited and get people interested right away. Do you agree, Allie? What do you do right away?
Absolutely. I tell people, you need to go to your eSuite. Your eSuite's like your back office. You need to go through that training academy. It does not take long, but it is going to take you step by step by step through a new distributor checklist of, make sure you just kind of have your basics. Walks you through some things. It's video based. Anything they reference in the video, there's going to be, documents there that you can print out. You don't need to stress about printing them out. You do not need to know all the details of the products. You do not need to know the details of the business. What you need to know is that you're excited, you want to use the products, and that you're ready to learn. That's the most important thing. And why you're doing this. Why are you doing this? Do you want to pay off debt? Do you want to go on a vacation? Do you want to buy a new house? Whatever that is, if you know that why and every single day you remember that why and you're open to learning, you're going to just continue to evolve. But you've got to be excited. You got to be so darn excited that people just cannot help, just want to be part of it. People want to be excited about things. Oh my gosh, 9-to-5 jobs, kids, debt, the daily grind. People are bored. And they see you are hyped up on life about this new thing you're doing. They are going to want to be a part of it, either as a customer or a distributor. So that's really, really crucial. Do that eSuite and then just really fill yourself up with knowing why you're doing this. Share and just be bold, be honest. Somebody else's opinion doesn't pay your bills. So if there's going to be some people who are oh, that stuff's stupid, or, oh, why are you doing that? They're just jealous. They're just jealous that they don't have the guts to do it themselves. So you just can't even mind them. You cannot think about them. A big one is growing your network daily. Like Lauren was talking about, you got to talk to people. So from day one, the very first day you start, go to your suggested friends and look for all those people you knew in high school and college, but you haven't talked to in 10 years or whatever. Go to the class reunion page of your high school, your Facebook page. Go to an old jobs page and find the people who you as a friend of a friend of a friend, you've met them once. Start adding those people, because when you're posting every single day, it's just that many more people who are going to be watching what you're doing. But this is not overnight millions. Consistency will win 1,000 times over in this business.
So Allie is my enroller, and I watched her on social media. I'm going to tell you what she did not do. She did not, spam and just only message about It Works. We talked about other things. She did not only post about It Works. She posted about her family. She posted about her dogs. She posted questions and asked and interacted with people. It was not just a salesy, spammy relationship. So I think it's really important that we know when you add these suggested friends and maybe somebody that you went to high school with, we're not saying immediately message them, hey, will you join my team? Hey, will you buy these products? Not at all. We're building connections. This is a connection relationship business. And so if you want to be successful in this business, you just need to relate to people, meet people, be a friend. We have solutions to people's problems. And we're not going and knocking on their door and asking them what problems you have right away, right? We're going to build that relationship. Now, somebody did ask, what do you do if people are saying, not now, wait till after the holidays? You write their name down on a list, on your follow-up list, and you check in with them in January. You're constantly adding, like Allie said, to your network. So there's a constant new flow of people to talk to, right? You're constantly bringing in new leads, new connections, because like I said, at the end of the day, it's not always about how many customers or distributors you sign. It's how many connections you made, right? How many connections are you going to make in the month of December? That is going to greatly impact your business down the road. Also, you don't have to have the success to be able to share your story. So I followed Allie and I joined her before she was an ambassador, before she was a millionaire, because she shared where she wanted to go and what her dreams were and what she was hoping to achieve. And of course, I saw that she was positive and having fun. So really, what you're going to want to do is share your excitement. Really, that's all you need to do. And listen to your uplines. Be active, participate on the team pages, get on these trainings like you are. If you sign a new distributor, guys, you want them to do the same thing. You want to get them involved. That's the best thing you can do. You can get close to the fire, right? The fire is here. The boom is happening. So you can either sit back and do nothing and watch other people succeed, or you can get close to it, pour yourself into it, lean into it, and be excited and just do this. But you have to make that decision right away. Okay?
Yeah. And the last thing I want to talk about too is that no one can ever say yes to a question they are not asked. You can sit here and you can assume, oh, well, they're not going to want this or they're too busy. Why? You don't know everyone's story. What you see on social media is a highlight reel. And you would be floored as you consistently grow in this business, the people that are going to come out of the woodwork, and how many people who have been like, I've been watching you for years. I just was never wanted to reach out, but they're ready to join you. But I had to say, hey, have you ever thought about what I do? And they're like, yeah, I have. I've thought about it a ton. I've been watching you for 4 years. I'm like, why didn't you ever say anything? And they're like, I don't know. But
it's not their job. It's not their job to come to us though, right?
Our own business is our own priority. And you can never leave the ball in someone else's court. The worst thing you can ever do is tell a potential customer, okay, great, just let me know when you're ready to order. No, their dog's going to bark and their kid's going to spill food and the doorbell's going to ring and you're gone out of their mind. It's your priority. So keep your follow-up list. You don't need something fancy. I use the big yellow legal pads. That's what I like to write in. Use a spiral notebook, whatever. Go to the dollar store. Keep a list of everyone you talk to and follow up and ask them. I'm looking for product testers. Would you be willing to try something for 90 days? I know you were really interested in that hair, skin, and nails. Are you ready to make that order today? You've been commenting on all my keto coffee posts. Are you ready to give it a try? If you ask them a question, they can say yes. They have to give you an answer. If you're just like, well, let me know if you're ever interested. They're like, okay.
Don't say, let me know. I remember you taught me that really early on. Don't say.
Never, ever.
I always did that, especially at first. I'd be like, okay, so this is what greens are. Let me know if you want to get some. And it was like, no one's going to let you know anything. You have to say, I have a couple spots. Are you interested in one of them? Or, how does that sound? A lot of times I'll just say, sounds good. Or even those days where I'm nervous about messaging someone and someone's on my dream team and I would love for them to do it. And I just don't know what to say. I'll just shoot a simple question. Have I ever told you that I think you'd be awesome at what I do? That's all I'd say. And then some people would click on Instagram, someone would say, oh gosh, what do you do? Maybe they don't know. I follow them. They're not paying attention to me. I'll say it again. What did I say? Hey, have I ever told you that I think you'd be awesome at what I do? It's just so simple. It's a question. It gets them thinking. It plants a seed in their head that you think they'd be good at it. And they're like, oh, wow, she believes in me. Sometimes people just need that spark, Allie. I remember you telling me this. I think you'd be really awesome at this. I was like, oh, I don't think so. But when she said that, I was like, maybe I would be. And if she could do it, I could do it. Okay, so sometimes it's just putting that seed in. It doesn't mean they're going to sign up, but plant the seed, guys. That's what we're doing. I want you to plant hundreds of seeds in people's minds. And then one day something's going to happen, or you're going to post something, or something's going to happen in their personal life. You don't know, where they're like, oh, you've watered this plant. It is blooming today. Let's go. And that's the day. You just don't know what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. So you guys think about it this way, and then we'll wrap because we've gone a lot longer than
we gotta go. We gotta go.
But think about it this way. So you see the new restaurant open up down the street, right? They turn their lights on. It has their big marquee. It says, come on in. You're like, oh, cool. There's a new little whatever. And then you don't really think about it, right? But then you get a flyer in your mailbox from them, and you hear something on the radio about them, and your kid's school is doing a fundraiser with them. And then you see a commercial for them, and you're like, oh my gosh, we got to go there. Because then Friday night, when you're like, let's go to dinner. You're like, oh, let's go to that place. We've been hearing so much about it. So here it is. You guys planted that seed. You asked the question, right? You said, come on in. You turned your lights on. Then every single day, you have to keep your lights on. You have to continue to tell people you're open for business. And the way you do that is posting on social media or talking to people, wearing It Works gear, drinking your greens and your keto coffee. It's so simple, but you guys, you have to tell people you are open for business every day, or they won't know. They do not know. So just because you said one time, hey, I'm a distributor, they're like, okay, cool. And then I guess she quit because I never heard anything else about it. So keep your lights on. And then on a Friday night when they're like, oh gosh, I really have to like figure things out by Monday morning, you're going to be front of mind because it's like you were the commercial, you were the flyer on the mailbox, you were all those things. It's building your brand, it's brand awareness, but you are your own brand. So definitely want to encourage you guys to do host to post. There are host to post trainings on all of our team pages. And talk to your enroller about that. That's a great way to grow your network. And
new distributors can do that right away. You can have your mom post, you can have your grandma post, you can have your neighbor, your best friend post, hey, my friend Lauren is looking for a few people that love coffee and wouldn't mind, losing a few pounds this time of the year. Who's interested? It's so simple. They post it and their friends start saying they're interested. Oh my gosh, you're just opening up your network even more. Have 5 people, 10 people, 20 people do that in December, and think how many new leads and new people you have to follow up with, because guys, people are interested. Anybody who's done host to post and has signed a customer last month from host to post? If so, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat if you signed a customer from host to post. And if you have not done host to post, go look at the chat right now. It is blowing up.
It's
guys.
How I've signed. I started doing them in February. It's how I've signed pretty much almost all my customers this year. I have easily probably 500 or 1,000 new Facebook friends from it because everybody who I'm messaging from them, they're becoming my friends. I've got people joining my team.
They're turning into everything, Allie. They're commenting on my new posts about my family. These are like new people. I don't even know these people.
And I feel like I know them like really well.
It's because we're starting to see their stuff and they're seeing our stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, they're buying samples.
Relationships.
Everything. I love it. It's
brilliant. It's genius. If you guys don't know what it is, talk to your enroller. I know on my team pages, I can bump up some sample scripts, but if you look up HAP, which stands for host to post, or host to post on any team page, you're going to find tons of videos, tons of trainings, tons of sample scripts. Absolutely get that. But we just want to tell you guys, we are freaking pumped. We are so jazzed. We are in December. It is game time. People are ready to spend money, and it's a huge seed planting month. Are you taking a picture of me right now?
I'm doing a boomerang.
So there's Lauren loading up her story, which I look at Lauren's story every day. And then January is New Year's resolution time for you guys. And February 1st is our national conference. If you don't have a conference ticket yet, they are available. They're still available. The rank up bonuses are going till the end of the year, and the $20 discounted new discount codes for new distributors to join have been extended until the end of the year. Everything is done. December 31st, no more rank up bonuses, no more coupons. They are done because new things will come out in January. But you guys, scroll back up, look at all those goals. The only thing stopping you from achieving that goal is you. So, make the decision. Decide right now, I am doing this. I am all in. I am going to prioritize me this month. I'm going to prioritize my business. I am important. Set your alarm for 30 minutes earlier. Listen to a podcast in the shower, in the car instead of the, radio or whatever it is. Find those little nooks and crannies of your life that you can fit this business in and make it happen. Give up TV for December. All the good fall shows are on break anyway. Don't watch TV this month. This is Us is on a break. So what else are you going to watch? But, don't binge that network show, whatever, Netflix show, whatever it is. Sacrifice a little now so you can get the good family time, you can get the holiday time, but your business can be booming and we can be making big old checks on January 15th. Lauren,
I love it. I love it. I think really just the last thing that I've got to say is stay disciplined through December. Like I said before, really make those lists. Don't forget that. What products are on your auto ship for December? What products are you using in December? Make sure that your auto ship is set up. Every single person, there is no excuse that you are not using these products every single month. I run an auto ship on my account, on my husband's account. We are using these products for our entire family. And so if you want to be successful in this business, I can guarantee you there's not one leader in this company that's not using the products and loving them. If you can't afford them, then that means you better be getting them, borrowing money if you need to, putting it on that credit card, and then selling it for profit so you can pay for the next one. Selling your wraps, selling your keto coffee, selling your products to get that, to get the profit So you can then do it again the next month after month after month. What's on your auto ship? You got it. That has to be part of your non-negotiables, right? If you're going to grow your network, if you're going to, post daily, then you got to be using the products. You got to be loving the products. You cannot grow your business if you are not running an auto ship. That's the last thing I've got to say.
All right, you guys, I did record this. Apparently we maxed out. There were people who couldn't get on.
Hi,
on my account that only holds 100. I just didn't.
Oh, we need to do it on mine next time. I hold like everybody 500.
I just didn't even really think that we would max out, but look at that. So I will, I'm going to stay up and get this recording up to you guys right now. As soon as I can just get it uploaded on a YouTube link and
pass it to your team too. If any new distributors didn't get on, if any teammates didn't get on, send that link. Talk to your teammates. Ask them for their goals. Communicate. Guys, this is a relationship business, not just with our potentials, not just with our customers, with our teams. So if somebody signed up, I will go through every single distributor that has ever signed up and is still active. And I'm going to check in with every darn one of them and let them know, maybe you haven't worked your business. Maybe you signed up for $9.99 in March or whatever it was, and you haven't built your business. But I'm super excited about everything that's going on right now. And I would love to help you get started now. Let these people know that you care. Reach out to them. Just say, I'm just wondering what you want to do with your It Works business. I'm here for you, and I would love to work with you. Maybe they just need that extra touch. But go through every single active person in your personally enrolled list and reach out, because there's going to be people that need this business in their lives. And maybe they just need that reminder from you. Maybe they're waiting for a sign, and the message they get from you is it. Okay?
All right.
That's all I got.
Everybody have an amazing night. Lauren, thanks for hopping on with me. You guys, let's kill it in December. See ya.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.